Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. So I have a post here from Max Walker Williams. I've actually done a video on him previously. He is a developer on Hedera, and he's actually attended Davos, and he actually managed to get Brad Garlinghouse and Leemon Baird together. And this is absolutely amazing in my eyes. I am an XRP holder and I am also a HBAR holder. So for me, seeing this, I was just blown away. I was like, this is incredible. And this is exactly what I want to see. And the thing for me about this more than anything, it's what I keep trying to tell you guys. It's strength in numbers. It's unity. These are the kind of things that we need, guys. We don't want segregation. We don't want tribalism. We want unity, because that's what's going to move the whole space forward. And that's what we should all want ultimately, because that's going to benefit HBAR overall. It's what's going to benefit all cryptos. The space moving together and building together and helping each other is going to help HBAR, because it's going to help the crypto space as a whole. This kind of stuff can help with bigger adoption, that kind of thing, right? Appealing to bigger masses of institutions, because when they're working together, more cryptos are being adopted together, right? Because they're seeing not just the one crypto, they're seeing other cryptos, and so they have different client bases, but they can introduce each other to different client bases, and then they can use each crypto for different purposes. So for me, I think this is amazing to see. Now, there was a quick 20-second video. Obviously, I'm not going to play it for copyright purposes, but to get to the general gist of it, the first thing they're saying is that tribalism is not going to do anything good for us. Yeah, and I've been saying this from the beginning. I said this from the very beginning of my channel, and this was part of the reason why I started my channel, is because, you know, like I see when you look at sometimes like the XRP community, you know, the Bitcoin community, that there's a lot of tribalists who are very just stuck to the one coin. Guys, at the end of the day, there's not going to be just one winner at the end of this. It's not going to be just a one coin takes all. There's going to be a market for many cryptos that actually have utility. Now, do I think that most cryptos will be eradicated in the end? Well, yeah, because most of these cryptos that you see don't serve any kind of purpose. I believe there's like over 20,000 cryptos in existence now. So when you think about it from that aspect, how many of those actual 20,000 cryptos actually have a real utility, have a real purpose? You know, when you just think about how many meme coins there are out there, how many rug pulls there's been in existence, you know, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of riffraff that we just need to get out of here. That's the cleansing that we need to have. And then when you look at coins like XRP and HBAR that actually serve a purpose, these are the coins that are going to have longevity. Because these are the coins that institutions are going to want to use for their use case, right? And so they were talking how Algorand are obviously working with Hedera now to help with the DREC Alliance. And Brad Garlinghouse said that there's things that they're talking about with Ripple and Hedera in regards to how they can actually collaborate together as well, looking at things that they could potentially try and collaborate on. And one of the things that Leemon Baird was talking about was identification, and how Hedera could try and help with that. This is great, guys. This is what's going to move the industry forward, because this is the thing as well, right? When you start adding great minds together, who knows what they could come up with in a collaborative effort, right? It could be a thing where Ripple have been working on something, but they've not quite been able to, you know, add that final touch. And then Leemon Baird could come in and say, hey, maybe we could try this. And they absolutely create some huge thing from the back of that, right? They absolutely hit the nail on the head with whatever it is they were trying to create. And that added touch just gives you a whole new level of perspective, or just adds to whatever the product was going to be. It's just that kind of thing, guys. And even just rubbing shoulders with each other, what kind of minds they could come up with, what kind of ideas they could create together, right? The possibilities are endless. So I'm really glad to see this, and definitely my eyes are going to be peeled, obviously, in regards to seeing what could they come up with together. Like, are they going to collaborate? Now, I will just say, like, this could just be one of those things where, you know, they've kind of been pushed together, so they're talking about it, but it's one of those things that gets discussed but never happens. But who knows? The fact that they've had the conversation is great. The fact that they both seemed very welcoming of each other. And this is what I'll say, like, when it comes to the cryptos to me that are like actually serving a purpose. Like, I've noticed that the great minds behind them, they are not here to be tribal. They're not here to say, hey, you know, forget this and forget that, like it's all about our coin or anything like that. They're not hostile. They're not trying to just say, hey, we just want to do our own thing and just work on our crypto. They want the industry to move forward. And it's not rocket science. It's because we all understand, everyone with common sense understands that us working together is going to be beneficial for the crypto space. It's going to help move it forward. It's not hard to realize that, right? And then you've got the people who, and I'm not saying that these are the developers because they're not, but you've got like Bitcoin where you've got people like Max Kaiser and those kind of people who are just so one track minded, who are just think Bitcoin will be the only crypto in existence in the end, even though it serves actual no purpose. It's kind of weird, like how one track minded they can be and like how ignorant they can be to just not think that this technology as a whole is incredible and how we wouldn't want to expand on it and adapt to it and add more use cases via other cryptos. Like, I just find it strange how they can be so ignorant, to be honest. But as I say, he's not an actual developer, so I don't want to make it sound like he's an actual representative of Bitcoin as a whole. But you do get people in these communities who are very one-track minded. And, you know, I don't think that's good. I don't think it's good in any community, guys. I don't think it's good in HBAR. I don't think it's good in XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. Pick your crypto. We don't want to be just one-track minded when it comes to this. We want the whole crypto space as a whole to move forward because that's how we're going to advance. And I said this before as well in regards to like the SEC. You know, we saw what happened with Ripple. And I said this at the very early stages of my channel. At the very beginning, I said, guys, you don't want Ripple to lose this lawsuit. I know some people are laughing and they're saying, hey, you know, the banker's coin and all that kind of stuff. But you've got to understand this is way deeper than just the SEC attacking Ripple. The SEC are attacking the crypto community. And that has definitely aged like a fine wine, because if you see now what the SEC are doing, the way they're just attacking cryptos left, right and center, and they've basically said all cryptos except Bitcoin are securities. You know, it was clear as day to see what was happening. It was so blatantly obvious. And this is the thing, sometimes because people are so happy in their ignorance that they're not understanding the bigger picture. And this is what I was trying to make people understand, that like, this isn't good at all. Forget this whole one track mind. You should be supporting Ripple and wanting Ripple to win, because a victory for Ripple is a victory for the crypto space as a whole. So to me, I'm looking at this and seeing that they're talking about collaborating. I really hope they do. I'd be very interested to see what they could come up with. Very interested to see what could happen. But the biggest takeaway from all this is that, guys, unity is what we want. Unity is what we want. And Ripple and Hedera are two amazing companies. So to think of what they could maybe do together, I'm very, very interested. And I'm sure it would be something amazing. So I will definitely be keeping my eyes out on this. If you do want to see this, Hedera have reposted the interview. It was done by Max Walker-Williams. As I say, he is a developer on Hedera. I've done a video on him as well. I forgot the name of his company. I think it's Mint Condition. Yeah, that's right. It's Mint Condition. So, I've got a video on them, guys. You'll have to check it out in my channel. But yeah, overall, this is real interesting stuff to see, real great stuff to see. So I'll be keeping my eyes peeled. And if I see anything noteworthy, I will be sure to let you guys know. But what do you guys think? Ripple and Hedera collaborating together. Do you like the sound of this? What type of thing do you think that they could come up with together? Do you think that this would be good for XRP and HBAR's price? Or do you not agree with this? Is there anything that I've said or anything that you've heard that you don't like the sound of? Or do you just not think that this is going to be good for XRP or HBAR's price overall long term? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.